Alrighty, guys. I got back from Georgetown a little while ago. It's Team Airsoft or Georgetown. It's a pretty well-known airsoft place here in Dawsonville, Georgia. It's kind of a home field for me, but I've been there twice. Today was the second time. I went with a buddy. Just had a great time. It's a great field. I'd highly recommend it if you're new. They rent guns. It's just, people tend to play pretty fair once in a while. That people just, you hit them and they won't say they're hit, but that's very rare. And that's what keeps, airsoft as well as paintball alive, is if people play fair. But great time. I'm going to show you guys some footage from today. And then here in a minute, we're going to do a little bit of overview of some of the gear, guns, batteries, and all kinds of the fun stuff. What up? Huh? There's a ton over there? Are there a ton of guys over there? Are you getting them? Nice, I've been shooting them up in these woods. We can go down here in the ditch. Pull it up in there. Let me get over to that big tree over there. want to take a minute to show you guys the gear that I use when I go play. To be honest, I would play just like I am, except for the fact that I need some pants and some boots. So typically we'll wear a full face mask. These are paintball masks that I've had for years because I used to play a ton of paintball. This is like an old proto mask, a little bit smaller. This mask, it's not a like a double pane, so it does fog up a little bit. This V-Force is a profiler mask. It does have a dual pane insulated, it's polycarbonate, but it will not fog up. And you can be out there in the woods, breathing hard, it will not fog up. So these are nice. I like the full face features. I'm not really worried about the red. You know, people can spot me, but they gotta be really close, and if you don't move a lot and you're playing out in the woods, it's real thick, it's hard to see anyways. This is the airsoft gun that I use. It's a CYMA, you know, AK-47 with it's a stubby. I think it's like 100 and something millimeter barrel. I did replace the barrel. I replaced the hop up bucking, and it shoots really well. I'm usually using like 0.28, 0.3. Today I used a bunch of extra 0.36 black BBs. I love using black BBs in the woods because if you're near a bunch of guys, they can't see the BBs coming at them and they don't know where they're coming from. So black BBs, you can't see them yourself usually unless you're shooting a lot of them. But I'm not aiming down sights or anything because I have a full face mask. I can't hold the gun up to my eyes. I just hold it right here and then watch where the BBs go. That's how I get my shots. So, you know, that's typically how I will do it. But this gun, I had it chronoed at the field last week. It was shooting 330 FPS with 0.2s. So I'm not going to get, you know, the real range that maybe somebody's shooting 400 FPS, but I outrange a lot of people, and this barrel is short. But it's like it's a 6.03 barrel, and I've just been really impressed with it. It barely comes out the tip here. Haven't had any problems with it. And I love how in the woods, if you're crawling on the ground or something, you want to play real tight, you can. So don't throw these guns out as far as, you know, maybe they're too short, the barrel's not long enough. You get the right barrel, you get the hop up set up right, and you can adjust the hop up right here at any time, just like you would on an M4. You pull back the dust cover. You know, this is kind of the same thing. Great little gun here. Been very impressed with it. I use nickel metal hydride batteries, you know, nunchuck batteries. I did cut off and replace and then resolder on Dean's connectors. I didn't need to, but you know, they have better power transfer, they don't get hot, so I did do that. I always have a spare battery in case one didn't charge right, it starts to die, have a spare. This is typically, I'll just wear a backwards hat, and this is what I wear for the mask. So this is the vest that I wear. I typically have in this pouch, the games are usually an hour long. They're reinsert games, medic games. I always have an extra thing of water here, bottle of water. I've usually got 2 mags in here, one on the gun. I probably, during a whole hour, I might use a mag and a half. That's like 600 rounds. If I'm shooting full auto, if I'm just shooting semi, you know, probably use a mag or half a mag or something. So, you know, this is the full loadout. This is how I go play. I'll play in a t-shirt. I don't personally feel like airsoft hurts at all. Like, I've been shot in the hands, shot in the body. It's just not anything I'm really worried about. Show you a little bit. So this is the camera. You're gonna notice the quality today, you know, on the videos that I have where I'm playing in the games. The quality's not that great. I'm using these old Sony. They're 1080p, but they're just, the video is just not that good, and the sound is even terrible. It's terrible. But it's these little Sonys. I've had these forever, little waterproof things. So that's what I have. I actually just duct taped it. Onto the gun, just like that. You know, that's how I have it set up. So you'll see the barrel sticking out the end. I guess we can do a real quick like little shooting video, and then do another video here soon on the sniper rifle, because I haven't done any sniping yet, but I really kind of want to get into that role. The setup's a little different, play different. I like being aggressive. I've noticed a lot of the airsoft guys, some of them are really aggressive, some of them hang back a little bit more. It's a good mix. Either way, great little gun. This little CYMA stubby AK-47. Super pleased with it. Alrighty guys, I think that sums up the gear review. Tune in next time. I'll do a review on the sniper rifle. It's a Snow Wolf M24. And then we've got some stuff to do on the Jeep. I've got some stuff to lift it, do a super budget lift. We're gonna check that out, see if that works. So if you like the channel, like what's going on here, give me a like, subscribe, and give me a comment down below if there's something else you wanna see. I'll try to get it done, and stay tuned for more action.